That's why we always do a test. Mic check 1, 2, 3. So I am doing a test, a dual live stream test, and I just whiffed the audio, which is so typical of testing. What I'm doing is I'm doing a dual live stream test on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and I forgot to press one stinking button. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm trying to do, I already go live on YouTube twice a week, and on Tuesday nights and on Thursday afternoons, and I'm going to add LinkedIn to the streaming schedule. One of the things I really want to test is I want to test the live chat. That's actually one of the main, no volume, there it is. Thank you so much. You can hear me now, can't you? So, but actually, it caused a chat. Okay, so can you see the chat on the screen? Moosey, can you see the chat? And that is a chat through YouTube. Now, what? Thank you so much. We can hear you now, LOL. What I want to do is, one could say I planned that. What I want to do, now Moosey, I see that you're on YouTube. What I want to do is see if anybody were so kindly to comment on LinkedIn. There's a LinkedIn live stream, and I want to see if, oh wow, okay, so I checked this box. I'm on Restream. This is really interesting. Oh, and there's Ryan Miller. Okay, yes, chatting from LinkedIn, and it shows up. That's so awesome. So there's this setting. Now, is it too small? I can actually make it bigger. I'm in the settings. I'm in the chat settings here on. I'm using Restream, and like anything else, you have to figure out how to use this thing. And I can change the. Let's see. I just made a settings change. I don't know if that changes the size. I don't know how fast that happens. Let's see what happens here. So I just changed the chat settings. Oh, and there it is. Look at that. Huh. Or no? No? Maybe not. Maybe that's the same size. That's fine. What I really wanted to make sure is that YouTube and LinkedIn are both relaying in the same live chat box. I know, it's super exciting. But like anything else, you got to test. You got to plan. You got to strategize. You're going to make some mistakes, and that's why you make tests. But everything else should be working properly. There's the live Zoom shot. This is the live chat. Camera 1. And I think everything else is working. I mean, I could run the car hauler. I can go to the... So that's all working. But the big one is... It's what it is. It's the takeoff and the landing. And I messed up the audio button, which is unfortunate because I added a couple things in the beginning of what I do, and I hit one button, but not the important button, the audio button. So this is a short live chat test, stream test. Yes, but it's small. So it's small, but it's readable. Is it too small? And I don't see if it's, I heard a ding when I sent a text. Now I'm reading that, but it's not on the screen yet, and there it is. I wonder if there is a way to change the size. Let's just try this, since we're here, since we're live. I did make a change on the settings of the, let's see. Okay, here, let's take out compact mode. Okay, I'll bet you that, maybe. And how long does it take to publish the change? I don't know. I heard a ding when I sent a text. But what's cool is I'm seeing that. Yeah, so Moosey, you're on YouTube. Oh, and and a Restream bot has shown up on YouTube. Oh, wow. I wonder if a Restream bot shows up on LinkedIn. Let's see here. I click on the event. And I got to say, the LinkedIn... Oh, here we go. The LinkedIn Live technology is pretty cool. You know, I'm used to, okay, I don't see the bot on LinkedIn, but the bot's showing up on YouTube. That's interesting. But the LinkedIn Live technology is pretty cool, I must say. I like it. I don't seem to be able to change the size of this chat overlay. Which is interesting. That's fine. But one would argue that it looks like you can. Maybe when I restart. I don't know. I'm going to go with compact mode for now and just leave it at that. Oh, I can check the stream. Oh, wow. This is actually pretty... So, restream.com. And I also don't see the Restream logo on the page. Because I'm just trying it out, you know? Pretty fascinating. Also, I mean, there's a lot of settings changes. You got your stream keys and your... That's another thing. So when I went live yesterday on Dispatching Live, I had already preset a live event on YouTube and on LinkedIn, but it didn't successfully connect. It created a new event. Whereas I believe I am actually connected to pre-scheduled events rather than creating a new event. I also didn't go live 13 minutes early. That's cool. Let's see here. Is it showing up on... Yeah, let's click on it on... Okay, cool. So it's there. Yep, it connected to the preset YouTube live stream. This is pretty cool, I gotta say. I'm excited about it. I thank you for tuning in. Really, that's it. I wanted to check the live chat. I needed to check the pre-streams. Got a huge show Tuesday night. We're going to do car shipping integration. And I talked about this yesterday on Dispatching Live. How does a broker, let's go with brokers and tech companies right now. How does a broker and a tech company, how do they differentiate themselves in the marketplace? And do customers even know what they're saying? I mean, do they know the difference between a mobile app? Do they care? They just want their cars delivered, right? So how do you tell them you get your cars delivered better? Aren't you guys all using the same carriers in the marketplace? Not exactly. And there's some differences. But does the customer... What does it take for the customer to learn these differences? Is that why you have to go to the trade show and sit them down in a demo and then, do a lot of follow-ups? What does it take to get a client and differentiate yourself in the marketplace? I think it's much harder than anyone's really letting on. And that's why I'm sure there will be a broker acquired this year. And I'm sure that there's going to have to be a meeting of the minds on technology. Anyways, that is kind of in a nutshell, that's preparation for Tuesday night. Car shipping integration with One Auction View. Sky Hallman, founder of One Auction View, has created car shipping integration for One Auction View, where now that a dealer can see multiple online auctions at the same time, after they make their purchase, they can set up car shipping across any of those digital auctions with the click of a button. Now, even as I say that, there are going to be other tech and broker competitors that are saying, we already got that. That's where we're at. And the customer's like, do you? I don't know. I haven't seen it. What's the difference? Well, luckily, ATI Auto Business is here to talk about that stuff, because we're not dedicated or owned by any one company, broker, or technology. We're in the neutral zone, and we're going to keep talking about it. Think of us like Consumer Reports in auto transport and logistics. Thank you so much for tuning in again for my live chat. Oh, here we go, live chat. My message ability got disabled. Ooh. Most technologies are now integrating with each other and help maintain a user base. Yeah, and I gave that speech on the live chat screen, which is fine. Yes, but Muzi. I mean, let's have the conversation for a minute. How do people know the difference? Okay, the users know the difference, but the users are not the customers. See, and that's another thing. We keep talking to our customers as if they were users. They're not. The users are not the same as the customers. Not. Okay, there's going to be some overlap, right? If you're a user of a mobile app, say you're a carrier, then you're also the customer of the mobile app. But actually, the real customer is the shipper. The shipper is not the customer of the mobile app. They're the customer of the car shipping. They need the cars delivered. So in some sense, the mobile app and the carrier, they're working together to serve the shipper, the customer. And I don't think that's been clear at all. I'm not sure where we are on the mobile app wars, but I know for sure we're on a broker technology. I don't know if it's a war, but I mean, you can see the salvos. If you watch close enough, you can actually see the salvos. You'll see one company post something, and then, I mean, not soon after, their opposing company posts something, and then it goes back and forth, and it's almost like a sword fight. And how do the customers on LinkedIn know the difference? They don't stand a chance to know the difference. That's how we keep seeing. Anyways, I know I keep talking about it, but I think it's interesting. I don't think anybody else is really going to talk about that. But some customers thinking, man, what is going on? What am I supposed to think with all this? Who do I go with? Anyways, it's definitely a question. It's interesting. Thanks for jumping into live chat. Looks like it's back. User error. Awesome. Customers simply need to be looped in the technology to link to track. Well, and there you go. And by the way, that's another good point. So we were talking about car hauling tracking. And a lot of carriers don't want to be tracked. They feel like they're being tracked. Like there's a drone or a helicopter outside the window. And the shipper's thinking, can't I just know where the carrier is? So this is a disconnect between sales and operations where there's a customer somewhere that thinks that they went with this company because they thought they would know where their car was. And now they don't. And they don't know why. And they think that somehow, well, maybe the company didn't tell me the truth. Well, it's not that the company didn't tell you what can be done. It's that the delivery guy has swiped left. So there's that. All right. Enough, Jay. This is one long test. I never do a short test. It's nearly impossible for me to do. But again, I want to thank you. Mic check 1, 2, 3. The audio's okay. The video's okay. We're live. We're doing our test, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please do join Tuesday night. That's going to be a great show because it's 2024. Why hold back? Come on. Let's do this thing. All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you Tuesday night. Take care, everybody. Here comes the splash. I could do the car hauler. Here comes the splash. Okay, bye.